Welcome back everybody to Malta Archery. Today, long overdue, the quick comparison between the Tigertail 1 and the Yarha. A little overdue, but I was not here. Didn't have time to do it. So first of all, you get both in a sleeve. This one is still wrapped in plastic. So windy today. Hope you hear me well. So Tigertail 1 from Tigertail Archery. Of course, there is JCW who sells, as it looks like, the same bow, but you know, as a normal guy who is not in all Facebook forums and he simply wanted to buy a Manchu bow, and he stumbles upon Tigertail's website. Not a lot of information. Of course, you can get it when you go then in these forums, and then you see that the minimum arrow weight should be 15 to 20 grams per pound, and the sweet spot is 17, yada yada yada, of course. But you know, maybe you don't do it, and you simply check on the website of the guy who sells this bow for $350. You should get the information there. My opinion, not only my opinion. Tigertail, a really beautiful bow. So, And this is the Yarha by Annibale. So what's the difference? First of all, they're almost the same. So a handle is a little shorter. Yeah, you can't even tell. It's almost similar. Transition, similar. Limb length, similar, I would say. Even, see, the flex of the Yarha is a little more. So the Yarha has a little more flex in the handle than the Tigertail. And then the only difference, real difference, is a way more massive sear of the Tigertail compared to the Yarha. Bigger, thicker, longer. But the angle is, again, fairly similar, so they are not that far apart. Handle wise, Yarha has a little smaller handle, a little more roundish. This one is a little more oval shaped. Both are fine, so if you have smaller hands, a Yarha will do for you a better job. Then you see string bridges are way more massive on the Tigertail, and even the limb width and the transition to sears is way wider on the Tigertail. For the rest, not that many differences, and that's why you can start directly now. If you want to decide spending $350 or $160, design-wise, if you really look for something which looks like in these paintings you see always on these Facebook posts and drawings and pictures, this is the bow to go. This is the more like it really should look like, with this, you know, this white squarish sears with the black top on it, string bridge, and then you have this imitated birch bark, I guess. You have two rayskin in green. So this is more from the look and from the appearance. So in this case, I give the point to the Tigertail. Yarha is beautiful, but has the whipping on the outside. Tigertail has it covered, so this one is way more looking like a Manchu bow, like it should be. At least, all my opinion, guys. So, let's string these two brothers. I just wanted to say something else. Stringing, as said, is easy with the Tigertail. There you have it. Stringing with the Yarha, and by the way, thank you Andy for giving the Yarha to me that I can test both bows or compare both bows. Stringing, same. Of course, what I forgot to mention, here you get this 3-section string with the loops, separate string, separate loop, and here you get the normal endless loop. So now strung, they look already a little different, but not so much. So the flex of the handle is gone in the Yarha, and you see that the Tigertail is a tiny bit longer than the Yarha, and the sear angle is a little more aggressive. I don't know if they can go here. See, you can sit down and relax some. And then the bows are too big, so you see that angle of the Tigertail is a little more aggressive. Looks a little more gentle. The big difference: this bow does 36 inch, this bow does 35 inches. So if you really want or need to go for 36 inches, this is the way to go. If 35 are enough for you, it's fine. Optics here, pretty bow too, but you know, this is one thing. Weight wise, this one is way heavier than this one. So if this is a concern for you, the Yarha is way more lightweight than the Tigertail, but both are pretty bows, I can tell you. Good. I shoot them now and I tell you my opinion indirect. Oh, let's check quickly the brace heights. Of course, the other one told me you could twist the string a little, that the brace height is more, but you know, I simply take them as they come out of the box, and you see the brace height is totally similar of both. This is what I personally don't like. I mean, when you build the bow in fiberglass, you could do a little more and get this old school 9-10 inch brace heights, but they're both the same. Best is you shoot both with 15 grain pound arrows. Then you don't have this massive, you know, going on here. They will still have a hand choke or a kick. And how do I determine the difference between a hand choke and a kick? The kick is a one bam forward, and the hand choke is this course through vibration through the limbs oscillating. You feel it when you shoot it. I can't explain it right now. I don't know, too tired for that. So, Yarha shooting test. Draws nice and easy, draw experience nice. And feels good. This bow wants to be drawn. High wrist grip. Has this kick, you can even hear it. It's nice. Nothing against that one. So you need to get used to the handle and to the grip when you want to do this high wrist grip. If I can tell you what it's called, it's a little weird in the beginning, but you get there. Shooting so the handle feels directly. I think for a Manchu bow, the handle of the Tigertail is better. Feels better, at least for me, for my bigger hands. If you have smaller hands, this handle is maybe a little too big for you. Draws nice too, but overall it doesn't want to draw that easy. So this bow, I don't know, it likes, but it feels good. Here I feel a little longer something going on in the handle. Here is hand choke, and then you don't feel it that much anymore. So this bow feels more under tension, already directly strung. You can hear this, and you can hear this. So this bow is a little more relaxed. Maybe for the beginner who wants to start long draw, I guess still the better option. When you're already experienced and you want something in a higher poundage, this one is surely a nice bow. They are both well-performing bows, accurate once you get used to it. For now, and for me personally, I would go still with the Yarha, because for me this bow doesn't do that much more, which would be $190 worth it. The design, yes, it's okay. It's nicer. And when I'm looking for something really looking Manchu-like, but for me it's simply the long draw and this Manchurian kick you get from a Qing bow. You get this with the Yarha. The handle is still fine, could be a little thicker, but you can still modify it, that's not a big deal. That's unfortunately the only one in Europe with snakeskin. The others are all with this normal leather, cow leather in all these different colors. So maybe Annibale wants to do something here. And Annibale, if you consider, like here, wrapping the leather outside of the whipping, would make this bow more elegant. I should do one more time. And with leaning into the bow, Frisco, Dennis, when you stand in full draw, you reach a full draw, you lean into the bow, you lean forward, and this brings you, look, I stand in full draw. When I lean forward, see, I gain another inch or two. Minimal, but when you are up for long draw, makes sense. It's a nice bow. And accurate. You get there. So this needs a little more practice, I guess, but you get there. It's a pretty bow, $350. Tigertail 2 is even $450. Then you're already in the range of a Qing Dragon 2, and then I'm not sure if I would still go for a fiberglass bow. But of course, on the other side, when you have temperature, humidity problems in your country, fiberglass is the way to go. This is your bow. And if you don't mind the optics and you like, it's enough for you that the bow has this Qing design design, $160 and a lot of fun. And this bow feels more like it wants to be drawn. Of course, this is now less draw weight. Does the job. Both nice bows. I can't say anything. It's simply $160, $350. It's a matter of your budget. This does the job easily, so I will always recommend the Yarha. When you get into longer draw, 34, 35 inches, that's fine. I guess you can draw this bow. Did I draw this bow? 36 inches? Wait a second. Because these arrows are 36 inches. See, you can draw this bow 36. But it's officially 35 inches, so you go for that. You look for something like that. €160 and you can have a lot of fun. And many people bought this bow now already as their entry-level Qing design bow, and they are really happy with it. As said, the handchoke is reasonable. Vibration and stuff like this when you have heavy enough arrows is fine. It's just fine. A lot of fun. You have still this kick, but of course if you want to have premium looking, little better handle. Spend $190 more. Feels more like a weapon, and it just really kicks forward. So there is more, but of course the poundage is different. So I can't tell you because I don't have the same poundage of these bows. I like the strings with the loops. They look nice. Of course, this gives it a nice extra touch. And for the rest, it's really just a matter of your budget. Both are pretty, both shoot great. Speed tests I did, so I think there is not the big difference. With this one, I think you can kick still way heavier arrows fast than this one. Both awesome. It's really a matter of your budget. So this is what I can tell you. If you ask me which bow I would take, I would take this one, then I have $190 left, and I would go for whatever, maybe a nice something else bow. Because this does the job for me in experiencing long draw in the beginning. When you go higher poundages and you're already a bit seasoned and you want something more fancy, this is the way to go. Handle everything really nice. So it's very well done bow. Can't say anything. But for me, this one will still do the job, and I still have my Jing Dragon too, so I don't mind. I don't have to shoot fiberglass Jing bows. That's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.